I want to find out the story, Bart, about TADSAW, Train a Dog, Save a Warrior. Tell me exactly, first of all, what it exactly is that this foundation does.
This foundation provides for the training of a service dog as designated by the Americans with Disabilities Act's guidelines for any wounded warrior, active duty or veteran, surviving with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, military sexual trauma, or traumatic brain injury, in order to restore and improve their quality of life with a canine battle buddy. And we do this free of charge to all our warriors. If a warrior has his own personal dog,
Right.
we will go and evaluate him and assess him to see if he's suitable to be trained as a service dog because of the special tasks that have to be performed by a dog to affect the quality of life of the person that's doing service work for.
When you say train a dog, save a warrior, in what way would you say that they're saving a warrior? I mean, when we're talking about the things that these dogs are supporting these warriors through, give me an example.
The example is if a warrior is having a flashback, the dog will go ahead and perform tactile stimulation, touching his hand or his arm or wherever.
Bring him back to where we
Bring
are?
him back to where he is. We're in San Antonio. We're not in Iraq. We're not in Afghanistan anymore. And the reason we call them canine battle buddies is because when these young men and women are brought into the military, they're given a uniform, they're given a weapon, and then they're told the guy next to them, that's your new battle buddy.
Yeah.
And they go and they're deployed with a battle buddy. When they come home, they change their weapons, they give them away and get a new one. They change their uniform, either civilian clothes or non-combatant clothes, but they lose their battle buddy. And then they're expected to go ahead and start acting like they were before they left, but they don't have a battle buddy to watch their back.
Right.
And it causes a big strain, especially on some of the horrible things that so many of these young men and women have seen. And they don't want to talk about it. They can't talk about it. And the dog is unconditional, non-judgmental, and he's their battle buddy. He has their back. And,
Sure.
He increases their comfort zone so they can go back to doing things. And the dog alleviates and will even reduce a lot of the medication that a warrior is taking. The dog is really a mini computer because he can sense when a warrior is getting ready to have a panic attack or his blood pressure is going to go up because of the pheromones that are released in the system. Sweat glands will start to secrete where you won't feel it or smell it. The dog will pick it up that something's going on. This is why dogs can respond to a seizure going on, a pseudo-seizure. And they pick up that they're necessary to go ahead and interact with that person. And that's why we go ahead and take them through a therapy dog type training so they can react closer, faster to that person. What the dog does, it provides a comfort zone to that warrior. So he doesn't have to be hyper vigilant all the time. He can just be vigilant, but he doesn't have to keep looking over his shoulder. The dog is there as their battle buddy to say, hey, I've got you covered. We can go forward. It's really train a dog. It's just not save a warrior.
Right.
It's save a community. Because this warrior now can do things that he hasn't been doing.
And be part of it.
Become part of the community. The number of warriors coming in and applying for the program is far exceeding the amount of donations that are coming in. It takes approximately $2,500 to train a dog for a warrior for this program. It lasts anywhere from 12 to 18 weeks to train this dog for the warrior.
Train a dog, save a warrior. Unfortunately, Bart, we're running short on time, but I really appreciate our visit today.
You.
This has been very interesting. And we just want to remind people who are listening today that there is something that you can do to help out. If you'd like to donate, I'm sure that any donation is welcome. And this is a great foundation.
The little donations add up just as much as the big donations.
They really do. And especially you dog people. I mean, if you're out there, you guys know how important it is to have a dog in your life and what they can do for you. And when you come home from a bad day, what that does for you. Could you imagine coming home from some bad years and needing that love? And this is exactly what this foundation is about. It's called TADSAW, Train a Dog, Save a Warrior. And Bart Sherwood was joining us this morning. He's the program director. If you would like to get in touch with them, you can contact Bart anytime. Like I said, donations are always welcome. His phone number is 210-643-2901. And online, you can find them at TADSAW, TADSAW.org. Now, through that website is also how you can find out if you want to make some donations to these guys. But When people see the service dogs, just is there anything you'd like them to keep in mind when they see the service dogs besides, look how cute that little guy is?
It's that the dog now represents the price of freedom for that warrior, and for the price of freedom for what the Americans have been given by
Yes.
that warrior. That's what it's about. It's the price of freedom, and it's that warrior has given a big part of himself for America, and it's that dog that's bringing him back into reality and back to his family.
Yes,
Is
well
what I
said.
want them to think.
Yes, very well said. And we can help out. There is a way for you to help. Donations are welcome. That's TADSAW Foundation. Train a dog, save a warrior. Online again, TADSAW.org. That's TADSAW.org. Or if you'd like to get in touch with Bart directly, that is 210-643-2901. Bart and Colonel, thanks for joining us
Thank
this
you,
morning.
Kelly.
Yes, good job, Colonel. You did a great
Good
job
boy,
sleeping
Colonel.
the whole time.
That's what a service dog does best. It relaxes everybody.
It really does, doesn't it? I'm Kelly Kendall, and that is a wrap-up for this part of our show. Again, if you need any information, we've got it here at the studio, but I say check them out for yourselves. Help them out if you can, and send a little love their way. The TADSAW Foundation, TADSAW Foundation. That's Train a Dog, Save a Warrior, online, tadsaw.org.